We're back. And I've got to do actual sneaking. What's this? Medicine. I hope I didn't actually need that. Ooh. Do you give me a map if I connect to that? Nope. Yep, cool. You actually need to use that one even on very easy. Right. Now, is this where he goes crazy?
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear.
Something's wrong with you.
I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel,
Nope.
Are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is, mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is...
No, it's a stealth technical
play out your
espionage
part,
game.
And I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
Okay, crazy. Go, 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 go. Ah.
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did
No.
you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home.
Oh
I
god,
had a
this
couple
story.
of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky, to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
Fine. Forget it.
Yep, it's going crazy. Oh, what's happening this time?
Infiltrate.
The enemy fortress. Outer heaven.
Destroy. The final weapon. Metal Gear.
I need to play that at some point, but it's really difficult. Oh. This way? Cardboard box 5 again.
Oh. What's that?
Um. You didn't see anything? You didn't see anything? What's happening?
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave
I am
this thing
recording,
up
right?
to you
Yep.
any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
I wish you could do the fighting. Well, that was the sneaking section done. Now the waiting section. Okay, fine.
Variety level 13. Rescue Meryl. The return of Ginola.
Ginola was actually 15. Okay, there's the ration. What's happening in this one? I might as well do these. Okay, whoever speaks Japanese, did he say anything at all in that sentence?
An anemone or clematis plant's juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
Okay. It's the fan service part. And now to turn it off.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw Space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock.
I need scissors 61. People only remember the end of that.
I was a North American fall webworm in my past life. Oh, those were the good old days.
Yeah,
What were you
nothing happens when you push the trigger. I was a cardboard box.
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about
Okay.
that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence.
Oh, lovely.
I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me.
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
But she's the spy that
Sleeping
loved
with
you.
me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
Why
I'm
not?
sorry. I know what I did was
He's an
wrong.
analyst.
No matter
There's
where
stuff to
I go,
analyze.
I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end, too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh,
Ouch.
Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that?
He's gonna struggle to
You
believe
had
that, but
your
yes.
reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left
Seen
to...
too many
Jack.
movies for this to
What?
not be like, yeah, she's probably telling the truth.
I'm pregnant, Jack.
Hey, you're an AI.
Rose, what's going on?
Interesting.
Amazing how you walk around like that.
Snake!
Been waiting long?
Yes. Hey, you're back in your sneaking suit.
Where's my gear?
Right over there.
With a bonus.
That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there.
Now, unless the sword counts as a weapon, I may have missed the trophy for all weapons.
Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked.
That again.
Not happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
It's
So,
taken effect.
It was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25 according to Olga.
25?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's
Can't
not
say
extreme
I've
mode. I
faced
don't have
that
to
many
face
Metal Gears
all of them.
before, but I
Oh
think we can
god, that was
deal.
fun.
No way we can.
We can.
To
because
be
we
honest,
have no
the
other
hard part of
choice.
extreme isn't taking on
I'm
the
stocked up on
25
Stinger
Wexes.
missiles.
It's
Oh, yeah.
surviving
We'll go
Solidus
with this
choking
view.
you afterwards. Because that goes for 2 minutes straight. It doesn't matter how good or new your control is, you will break it by the end of it. Or at the very least, you'll have arthritis by the end of it.
Why?
Pretty sure my wrist is
Olga
probably
asked me to
fucked
give it to
from
you.
playing this game.
Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades.
Probably explains why ninjas in VR. Because that's secretly like
Move
the training
right
of this.
stick
Hey,
up
I
and
got all the
down to make
weapons.
a vertical slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the ground. Move the stick in a circle to do a rotating cut. Push it forward to lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the L1 button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
Tranquilizer void. Okay, put the sword away. Ah, right, I can only use the sword, so... He's gonna punch me?
Damn, kid.
Ow! I need to knock you out, Snake. Okay. What is your dog tag for this difficulty? Pwiskin. Okay, where's my sword?
What are you thinking?
Ow! Can we move on?
Damn, kid. More. What are you thinking?
Can we move on yet? How much training do I need to do before you let me move on? Who knows what I
Teach
call him?
yourself how to handle the blade.
So I've just gotta swing the sword around until it's convinced I've learnt. Almost want to watch a speedrun to see if there's a way to skip this. While in it. Snake, I think I've convinced that I know how to use it now. There we go, finally. Now it's convinced I can
Come
use
on,
blades.
time to go. If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Infinite ammo.
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
Yeah, infinite
up,
ammo
Snake.
bandana is canon.
What?
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero.
Hmm.
I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit. Just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no
Wrong.
right part in murder.
If he had done something
Not
bad,
ever. And we're
they'd
not
only
in this
remember
to
the
make a name
bad
for
parts.
ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future? You can stop being part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
Figure it out yourself, dude.
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
Now if I get a sword for this bit, and I'm probably just going to use... I don't know. I might actually use the sword.
Raiden.
Otacon, you alright?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange? How?
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this Colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
Yeah, it's the same one. Of course, they get spotted by a Cypher. You know what? Oh, why'd I forget? Putting them to sleep actually works in this one. Sleepy sleepies! Or Snake just way too good. Man, Snake's good. Yeah, this one's bugged. Huh. So the ones he knocks out are just permanently knocked out. The ones I knock out disappear from existence.
About this Colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
He's GW.
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The Colonel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The Colonel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy!
But it's probably
But possible.
the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the Colonel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Raiden,
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Alright. Yo, what's happening?
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Imagine if he was wrong.
Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden.
Is this what Olga was talking about?
What? Oh, lovely, it's the meme part of the game. It's mailed Fission! Was it Fission mailed? I can't remember what it does. This bit's actually kind of difficult. You'll see in a minute. Unless you know the meme about this part of the game. At least I think it's a meme. Also, this music just reminds me of Spyro 3 for some reason. No, I don't want the pistol. I want the HF blade. The high frequency blade. Man, Snake's good. I don't even think that's a difficulty thing. I think Snake's just good on every difficulty, it's just there's more guards. There it is. Fission mailed. Emit or containment? You know, I'm just gonna let Snake do all the work for this bit while I block. Because I can't actually see. There we go. Oh, here we go again. You know, I kept believing the first time that happened that it was remotely possible to accidentally quit the game because I thought it was going to do a troll actual continue screen. Basically do the Eternal Darkness thing, but actually allow you to be able to quit out of the game mid-mission while alive. Never happened. And probably would have been like too awkward to program in properly.
All my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone has been taken from me one by one. And
You're the daughter of the Marine
captain,
captain, right?
I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
Oh, yeah, of course, because she has
You
US
can't be serious
Navy.
about firing the nuke.
I only just caught on
Since
to that
no one
plot
can
development.
kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting with you, Cyrus.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead.
That even gonna be able to be done? I love that. She's just like, yeah, sure, whatever, bye.
I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can
You've
kill me?
literally beaten
I don't know.
a
what your group's
telekinetic
been
person.
through,
A person with
but I'll tell you
telekinetic
one thing
powers.
clear. I didn't
I
kill
forget what the
your
word for that
father.
is, besides Esper.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Ryan, get out of here.
He'll be fine. He can't die. He's the main character. Oh, lovely. Metal Gear time. Or is it really, really annoying speech and the, hey, isn't this the photography part of the game? Wait a minute. This is the photography room.
Jack, I've been watching how you fight. It looks like
Okay.
you remember the way you used to kill in the old days.
With
Or
the
is it one
sword?
of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm with him.
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriot's puppets. But I've made use of you. And their plan, too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase.
This bit bores the crap out of me.
As bait.
Good for me. Can I go
Jack,
fight your 25
those
pet
days
Metal
during the
Gear
Civil
ways
War
yet?
were as real as they come. Every day was absolute. Split between life and death. You ran from it. And now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Oh, here we go. Oh, hey, Solidus.
No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now.
1, 2, 3 Metal Gear ways. Ha 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 ha.
At least. But
I don't know why I did it that way.
you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Bye, Solidus. See you in both of the most annoying parts of this game. Alright. It shouldn't be too bad. Okay, where is it? You. Ow! Okay, I forgot I could do that. Ow! Back off! Kneecap. Head. Kneecap. Head. Fully on very easy. Never mind. Away, Jose.
It's no use.
The funny thing is, they're supposed to only be 25. I'm pretty sure on Extreme you fight... It's probably actually 20 to make this scene make sense. You fight pretty much all of them and he still does the it's no use, and it's like... You literally destroyed all of them in that ending. Now, unfortunately this fight was anti-chromatic because it was on very easy. But that's just how the dog tags are, you have to start on the easiest one.
Don't do this! They'll know!
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get
Well,
away.
you don't have to, but if you're going for the dog tags, you might as well. But it does make the fight the game's named after just anticlimactic.
Your nanomachines
Thank God there's a
are transmitting your vital
boss
signs
afterwards
to the
anyway.
Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand? The child.
Yes.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family.
Bye.
I know I'm going to hell, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
Apart from being able to do that, I do not understand the tentacles on that battle suit whatsoever. Hey look, it's a P90!
Live! You have to.
Oh god!
Well, I'm defeated. Game over. Now the fun part?
Enjoy the show, Jack.
No.
Let's pick up where we left off.
Please no. Oh, there goes the Metal Gears.
What's going on? What's wrong with it?
AI. GW, it's out of control.
What?
Is this the part where I start screaming the gibberish that Grey Fox was screaming?
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an
Hey, I remember that
emergency
alarm. It's in James Bond. Why is the mecha bleeding? No, seriously. Why is the robot bleeding? Yeah, whatever. Cool, we get it. You're a badass Doc Ock wannabe soldier. Would you look at that? He only had to beat Pui as well. Cheater. You get to play on very easy any difficulty.
Damn the
Me,
Patriots.
difficulty goes up. Him, no, I'm gonna stay on very easy. Only has to kill 4 ways, and gets to do it with a P90. I have to use a fucking stinger. I'm not gonna try it, but can you actually beat Metal Gear without the stinger?
You still have some use.
Because it'd be hilarious if you can. Yeah, would you look at that? You let him live.
Snake?
I'm actually
Bring him in.
surprised. Nighty night. Yes, definitely save. Definitely save.
Are you awake yet, Jack?
I don't like
GW,
this
the Arsenal AI
bit.
is corrupted beyond repair.
Thank God it's
I
very
admit
easy.
that I underestimated
This
you.
was extreme. This would be the end of the series. I'd just stop. Why am I convinced my
I'll
fear
squeeze the answers
of
out of you
doing extreme
instead,
mode of
my
this is the
son.
only reason anyone's going to be like, hey, you wanna, you know... There we go. Fuck it. I definitely failed that.
To hear. You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him.
Hey, that was
I want the answers.
so bad that it's like either the triangle button wasn't where, what wasn't. Bleh.
What do
Me
you mean?
words can't do right now.
That's not your business.
God, that was very
Oh,
easy, but
really?
that was so bad
It
that
so
if that was
happens I have some
extreme,
business of my
there's
own
no
to
way I'd
attend
make
to.
it forward.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Can I even get a turbo
Ocelot?
controller
Not exactly.
anymore? And
I
would
was
it
the one
work?
who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from
Oh,
impregnable.
there was?
It needs other Metal Gears.
I'll
as
get it in a
guards,
sec. Thanks for the
huge
rocky
payload
load.
of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently.
Mm.
Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal
I
is
finished my
nothing
lunch
more than
before
a
you, so I didn't
gigantic
realize you
coffin.
actually did leave
Seizing
the rocky
Arsenal
road.
gear was never the real objective.
Or what it's actually called, unicorn
What was your
cake.
objective then?
No, unicorn
A
treats, I
list
think
of
it's that.
names
The
of the
specific
Patriots.
rocky road's called.
They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow
I know
with
the
GW
credits.
and Arsenal.
The
That
credits are
means the
weird.
information
When
they
you
want to
watch them,
filter out
they're like
is
20 minutes
contained
long,
in
not counting the,
GW.
I think
including that
counting
list of the highest 12
the specific
members of the
scenes in between the
Patriots'
credits, they're
Wiseman's
like
Committee.
30 minutes long.
And once
You
knew
don't
who they
watch
were,
them
you would cross out their names
and do
one
something
by
else.
one.
They're somehow
While we,
an hour to
with
2
our
hours
useless
long.
arsenal, drew their fire.
Like,
Very
what?
good.
Why are the credits longer if you
Using us
don't
all
watch them?
along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
You're gonna give me 400
Really?
cutscenes and force me to actually
But we have our
start
own
the
plans
next
to carry
part
out.
slash finale in
We'll take
the final boss
arsenal
fight?
since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
Yep. Is it Ocelot or is it Liquid right now?
What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
He's
Everything you've done
betraying
here
you.
has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project.
Oh, lovely.
You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Huh. Yeah, but I don't remember the,
Aims on the president's
plant
death. The ninja.
being part of it.
The computer virus that mimics Foxdie.
Oh, lovely.
Did you really think they were all a coincidence? AIM's own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well.
Oh.
As
Clever
for the
bastard.
president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus.
That's gotta sting.
Fat Man was a different story.
He was
one of
woke?
our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing.
Because he had lost it or
If
something?
the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even
Really? Because I
rookies can
clearly
fight
proved
like
that
men
I
of
failed.
experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel will provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell,
Why does it show Snake
Olga,
there?
You're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation.
Actually,
Solidus,
maybe you can
and the
fight her,
boy
but
were
it's in boss
selected
survival mode
because
as
your
Snake?
relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses.
Which one is
You're
she
the
then?
most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story
Yeah,
about
I'm gonna run out of
purified
time thanks to
hydrogen
these
bombs
cutscenes.
is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it, too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred.
That is an awkward camera angle.
Vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
And big reveal. He hid.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Bye, Fortune.
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband.
Itchy.
We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No!
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
Ow.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Yep.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
I'm pretty sure an electromagnetic pulse, or whatever they're actually using, wouldn't deflect an electromagnetically charged bullet, or whatever railguns actually use. Because I don't actually think it's bullets because of the thingy.
There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only
Ocelot, you freaking know better. You've seen a flaming unicorn and narwhal produced by the Man on Fire combined with Mantis, who actually has psychic powers. And that's actually about it. Oh, there was also that special dust that could just instantly rust all mechanical things. Oh! And there was the power site that could, you know, kill you by just having you speak a specific language in front of it. So you've seen the supernatural, Ocelot. Just technically, game release-wise, you hadn't. But timelines-wise, you've definitely seen the power normal.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Oh, hello, Tipple.
Just try.
Oop. And then everyone boy. Excuse me.
How's this then? Damn.
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
Nah.
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Hey, look, smart box. Pretty fireworks. Wait, is it actually revealed she had psychic powers, or did the electromagnetic thing turn back on? Or did the shield turn back on?
What the? Impossible!
Well then, by that logic, she actually has psychic powers. But how?
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson.
Neat.
The daughter of a proud and noble soldier.
Yeah, thanks to the amount of times I've played this game, an annoying silver tongue.
See my
He talked too
family
much.
again.
Bye. I should feel bad, but I played this game too much and I don't like your father anymore because of the tanker part. Try playing it 13 times in a row and you'll go crazy too.
Try this instead.
No.
No!
Yep. Thanks, Liquid.
No!
And this, stuff like this is why I'm convinced that Metal Gear 4 is a record of Ocelot's backstory. Because it goes from split second, I'm going to kill all of you, dude. I'm Liquid now, I'm gonna leave. Bye, brother. Type thing. I didn't even know I could stand like that.
Brothers!
Hey, Liquid.
Liquid!
So how would Liquid know about Solidus? To know that he's a brother.
Been waiting for this! It can't be.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
Oh, lovely.
You're the only one that can free me. After all... I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do
It's
you think I
Liquid.
chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you.
Yeah,
There's
like
room
you
for
were
only
able
one
to
snake
choose
and one big
Ocelot as a
boss.
host. It was just coincidental. Wait, that thing's got missile launchers in it? Wow. So that's its combat use.
Time to say goodbye!
Bye, Liquid.
Damn.
We won't see you in the next game because it's a prequel. And 4 isn't on future consoles.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
And he can break those cuffs.
Liquid! Stop this thing!
Hey, Snake! You coming?
Obviously. You gonna wait for him? What's your plan, Snake? He's in a mech.
Snake!
He said the thing. Is there a way to pause this cutscene without skipping it? Because I want to stop the recording and take a break, not just literally just start a new episode. But I don't want to skip this time. Yes. Yep, now it just cuts straight to it crashing. Alright, as predicted, yep, I'm gonna have to put the credits and this boss fight in its own part. Yeah, well. I don't even remember what building that is.
Federal Hall.
Ah, Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Yeah, the fact they had to cut all of this because of that thing that happened.
April 30th?
They were probably allowed to talk about by now, but I'm just gonna avoid it anyway.
That's right.
I'm gonna have to skip.
George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago.
Nope, that doesn't work.
And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence.
Yeah, look, it's Wall Street.
The dawn of a new nation here.
Well, that's ironic.
The end of the Patriots' secret rule. Liberation of this country. This was
Why liberate America and just America?
This is where freedom could have been born.
Yeah, I guess the irony behind the land of the boy.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want.
Really?
What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country.
Ah.
Everything.
So that's why you picked America.
Out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever.
True.
Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation.
Okay.
The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works.
Oh, is that the theming for this game?
But we
Genes.
have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well.
Really?
All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon.
I don't know what that means.
My mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty!
Hey, he said the thing. That joke got old. Oh.
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How is that
How?
possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago.
What?
The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often.
What?
How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap. If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping
Which
of
AI are
the human
you?
genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open.
I found where they did map the human genome, and you know what? They just realized they didn't fucking know anything. They're still studying it, aren't they?
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
No, because imagine what we would do if we didn't remember our past. How many sins would we commit and how many mistakes we'd repeat?
But not all the information was inherited by
who are we kidding? Probably with the knowledge would still repeat it.
Of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Cool.
You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
Good luck with that.
Society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the
Is that why we're all screwed up?
Morality around you.
Billions spent on
I thought it was the amount of freedom we had.
Mainly murder other humans.
Rights of
And
criminals
just
are given
the way we
respect
evolved.
and the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone
And
grows
it ain't
up being
working.
told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special.
What?
Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
Yeah, I heard that
from
one.
the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Wow.
Everyone withdraws
They were fighting
into their
that
own
back then?
small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths
We may
neither
have to
clash nor
try to
mesh.
figure out a way
No
to just
one can
stop this
validate
cutscene
it,
from
but
continuing on
nobody's right.
and just leave the
Not
rest
even
of it.
natural selection can
I'm
take
about to run
place
out of
here.
time. You know, I'm just going to pause it here, and unfortunately I have to break the part. I will see you in the next one. See you then.